Hi, boys and girls. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know you're at home and I'm at home. So we're kind of doing the same thing right now. And I wanted to take time to explain our new science unit that we're going to be starting. We are starting to learn to study about weather. We're going to put on our scientist hat and we're going to be learning all different kinds of things about weather and really experiencing weather, because I think this is a time, a season where lots of weather is changing and some days can be very different than the other. So I want you to think first of all about where do you find weather? Where do you find weather? We talk about it a lot, and you often hear a lot of grown-ups talking about weather, but where do you find it? And what does the air have to do with weather? What does the air have to do with weather? We breathe in air, but what does the air have to do with weather? What do you think? What are some of your thoughts? And since we're at home, and if you have a brother or a sister at home, or you can share with mom and dad, but share with them what your thoughts are and what you think. What does the air have to do with weather? And before you're going to be doing an investigation. And before we do that investigation, let me explain the materials that we have available. So we have this paper in front of us, and we have our calendar. So our calendar, I have circled number 18 right here. That's where we're going to start recording our weather every day. So you're going to start on number 18. And it's okay, we're going to be cutting and pasting and putting pictures. If it gets over the number, that's okay too, as long as it's on that day and each day has its own weather. Okay, so it's okay if it covers up the number, because sometimes it doesn't always fit. Now let's take a look at this page. This page is our weather pictures. And so take a look. We have all different kinds of weather represented on here. Do you know about all of this weather? Take a look at these pictures here. What does this look like? Looks like lots of, like maybe clouds, dark clouds, look really gray clouds. Do you notice that? So this type of weather is called overcast. Overcast. Can you say that with me? Overcast. Good. Okay, and this weather right here, what does this look like? What does this look like? It's got those dark clouds. We got drops coming down. And look at the word. It begins with rainy. This is rain that we're looking at. This is rainy weather. What about this right here? This one we know pretty well, don't we? I hope we don't put a lot of these on the calendar. This is snow. It is snowy weather. And right here, this is my favorite weather. This means playground weather. What kind of weather is this, boys and girls? Sunny. Did you say sunny? I thought so. This is sunny weather. What about these? These have got clouds and sun. How would you describe this weather? Well, boys and girls, this is partly cloudy weather. Partly cloudy weather. So it's a little bit of sun and a little bit of clouds. And what you're going to do today, boys and girls, is you're going to cut out each one of these squares. Now do the best you can to cut on the lines. I know that they're pretty tiny, but go slow. There's no rush. Your only job today is to make sure that you cut these out, and then I want you to sort them. What does that mean, to sort them? Do you know? Well, when we sort our weather pictures, that means we're going to put all of the pictures that are the same together. So I'm going to cut out all of my overcast pictures and put them together. And what I've done, and maybe you can do at home, is I've made cups. So I drew on this one, but I haven't decorated all of them. But I have sunny, I have overcast, I have snowy, partly cloudy. I made cups for every single kind of weather that we have on our paper. And so I'll cut those out, and I'll put all the ones that are overcast in the overcast cup and all the ones that are sunny in the sunny cup, and so on. Okay, so that we have them all available. Now, if you don't have cups at home, how else can you maybe use envelopes or put them in little bowls? I bet mom and dad can find something so that you could get these all cut out and put them so that we don't lose any of them. Now, what if we have weather that isn't on a picture? Can you think of what some of that weather might look like? Maybe stormy weather or fog, right? There's weather that's not on here. So you think about that. If we have weather that does not have a picture, can you draw that kind of weather on there? Yeah, you can draw that weather on there. So use these if you can. If you feel like weather might be a little bit different and you need to add that detail, go ahead and add that detail, okay? That's part of being a scientist and carrying out your own investigation is recording your own results, okay? So what I want you to do now is I want you to finish watching this, and then you're gonna go outside, and I want you to open your eyes when you go outside, but then when you go outside, I want you to close them. And I want you to think about, how does it feel outside? Can you feel the weather? Can you feel the air? How does it feel? What kind of weather are you feeling? Can you feel the air moving? Which direction is it going? And can you see, when you go ahead and open up your eyes. We've used all of our 5 senses, so go ahead and open up your eyes and see, are there clouds? Can you find the sun? Is it wet outside? Maybe you shouldn't go outside if it's wet, but do the best you can, because scientists have to figure things out on their own. So I want you to experience this as much as possible. And when you come back in, I want you to pick your weather for that day. And you're going to do this every day, boys and girls. You're going to make sure that you get your calendars, and I want you to go outside, and I want you to see what the weather is like. Start talking about weather at home. Everybody has an opinion about weather. So what's your favorite weather? What's mom and dad's favorite weather? Right? What kind of weather might we predict for tomorrow? Okay, so have fun with it. Enjoy it. And we'll talk more about weather tomorrow. Bye.